Da-da! Phalaenopsis, joy fairy tale, Peloric. Still out! This incredible Phalaenopsis, this is crazy really. And this one was sequential, opened up after all of the rest faded. And also created this new little spike here to the backside of the leaf, so I couldn't find it, I couldn't see it before after it was about 10 centimeter tall. And yeah, I almost forgot to film my Encyclia prismaticarpa. Yeah, she's been in a few videos lately, but she never seems to stop blooming for me. One of her buds or blooms dropped. But yeah, the other ones, well, they continuously thrives and blooms. Here's the last spike. It didn't bloom simultaneously though, but this is the best blooming it ever had, and it's never been in such a good condition since I got it. Well, it's always been a good grower, the multiple new growth at any time of the year. But and she's always got a lot of happy sap. Yeah, and it's dripping to the floor. So well, there's a lot to take care of regarding this orchid. But she's a good one. Really nice orchid to have. Sitting in bark still. She will not be transitioned. She's going to stay in a bark media. And we have this Oncidium Naevium. The second one, the larger one I got from... this one I got from Curling, yeah, as well. Oh yeah, it's doing quite okay right now, I think. New roots and stuff, even though it's repotted. And it created a few, shall we say 3 flower spikes all of a sudden. I thought it was a new leaf. But, yeah, the first one was a little bit squeezed in and bent and deformed, so... But anyway, it's got a few more, which seems to be creating a lot more buds than only one, so yeah, never mind that spike. Yeah. It's one of my favorite Oncidiums. Such a gorgeous frilly white blooms with yellow center and dots on them. They are so cute. Yes. And now the Prostechea Cochleada is working on yet another spike in there. Yeah. On each newly produced cane, not matured yet, it put out a sheath. And really soon, shortly afterwards, it starts to produce its spike. So, well, vigorous as heck. Lovely thing to have. And yeah, I sprayed its leaves. Looks a little bit discolored, yeah. With some, I was sitting next to one with some kind of fungus disease or whatever it was. It's gone now. The plant is gone. So I was preventative and sprayed this one as well. All right. Yeah, and this Oncidium Tiny Twinkle with the name Anna. Yeah, she's still lovely. But, yeah, she creates a lot of waste, yeah. It's dropping. Yeah, she's a sequential one as well. She's creating new buds at the same time as the old one fades. And so she's got to have old blooming spikes, fading ones, at the same time as she is blooming and creating new buds. So simultaneously, that is. So yeah, she can look quite nice as well as not nice. As well as quite ugly at the same time, yeah. And a lot of waste and vacuum cleaning to be done. Yeah, and that's the backside part of this one. But yeah. Anyway, let's look at the other one. Yeah, as you can see, this one is called White. Oncidium Tiny Twinkle White. I got this one at the same time as I bought the other one at my last, previous Orchid Society meeting. Yeah, I got 2 tiny twinkles. But this one looks not so very nice, yeah, to the front side, but maybe I should turn this one around to show the better side. Yeah, she's also dropping a lot of old blooms down there to the floor and into the crowns. of some other orchids underneath her. So that's the backside part of Oncidium Tiny Twinkle. But yeah. Why complain? Well, guys, this is the Tiny Twinkle Yellow from my October Orchid Society meeting. The purchase. Yeah? How yellow is this one, really? It's the same variety as the other one I just showed you. So now I have 2 white ones. Well, it really doesn't matter. This one is a lovely one, but I have a thought on perhaps make a community pot out of these 2 guys. I wouldn't want to have 2 of the same variety, just taking up space, I mean. It could be nice with a larger one, so perhaps. And my Phalaenopsis Schilleriana, the one with the mottled lovely foliage. Yeah, it's annually blooming. Yeah, she puts out a spike this time every year. Last year, I think, or the year before, I'm not sure. Yeah, she put out twice the size of this spike. And it was the best blooming ever. The spike is, was okay, and it's branching. So it's going to be a little bit more than I first would have thought. And her leaf set is getting larger. And the leaves are, getting longer and longer for every year. And she always drops a few leaves. So it's not much of a plant, really, for now. But there will soon be a couple of more leaves if she follows her normal schedule. So, and she also carries the very best of root system. Look at it. An amazing amount of roots down there. So she will keep on going for a long time, this one. And this little Pholidota chinensis, this Celogeny type orchid, which bloomed, well, half a year ago, or perhaps 1 year ago, I'm not sure, but it did bloom for me, with 2 spikes for the first time. And maybe this one could be a spike as well. Its behavior is quite, it's a strange behavior, this one's got. A little bit odd. And it's a quite funny flowering spike, this one, to the middle. And it takes quite a long time for the buds to develop, but I'm not sure if this one's going to blast. It looks a little bit like the bottom part of it, lower part. It's, a little bit drying out, yes. It's buds before they open up, I'm not sure, but I had quite really, really dry conditions lately with all the cold temperature outside, so, well, it's not surprising. But, on the other hand, it's producing a few more buds all over the place, so this is better blooming, believe it or not. Perhaps 3, one down there as well. So, I don't know, I'm not sad anymore. So let us dig into this forest of orchids, Cattleya orchids. See, 2 buds on my BLC Giselle Bundchen from Lucke. This is lovely. She already bloomed once before for me, so she seems to be a reliable bloomer. She created 2 blooms on this dried out spike here. Not so long ago, quite a few months ago, in the summer, I believe. I should have brought my notes. But anyway, not so long ago, so I believe this one can bloom twice a year. On its way to mature canes. So, lovely to see. Large Cattleya blooms again in this apartment. And my Galliandra Bowery, also from curling. She dried with 2 spikes. You can see the dried out one to the back side and the other one here in full bloom. One of the spikes developed nicely, correctly, and the other one started to fade for me some time ago when I first got her. And but the dried out spike started to perform again and created a couple of buds anyway. And this one has already been in bloom. You can see there. And starting to live again and create a few more. So this one is a funny one. Just when I thought it's died, the spike starts to live again. This one is a first time bloomer for me as well. LC, Tropical Tric number 4. Yeah, Tric, yeah. I guess you know what Tric means. It means orange. Yeah. Trick and treat. Magic treat, new trick. I've got so many Tric Cattleya orchids in my collection. You wouldn't imagine, so I just love the orangey, reddish ones so much. Yeah, let's see if this one will open up for this session. She really did manage to open up for this session. It's a larger bloom than expected. It's about 10 centimeter wide. 8 to 10, 9, perhaps 9 centimeters across the petals. And orangey, you can see for yourself, I guess, what kind of colors this one bears, but Tric means orange-ish. Lovely lip, frilly, a bit frilly. And the orange shadings mixed up with some red. Not bad, really. Not bad at all. Positively surprised. Now, and let's dig into this little jungle instead, and we can see, a bud, which is soon about to open up properly on this RLC Yen Corona Green Genie. Lovely blooms on this one. Really lovely. See for yourself. So now she's open. RLC Yen Corona Green Genie. I must admit that this is one of my favorites. Yeah. Can a Cattleya orchid bloom really become nicer than this one? Yeah, I find it quite difficult. It's a gorgeous creation, this one, isn't it? Look at the details. Simplicity. These cute petals. Yeah. She's a bit scented, but not so much. Perhaps just during the first hours of the day, or perhaps the last ones. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it's not much of a scent, but doesn't matter. The bloom makes up for it, as I say. It really does. Only one, but it's a poor cane. And she blooms from every cane she ever produced. It's a good thing to have. Ugly foliage. But she's reliable. I think that's really important as well. So, well pleased. So there's going to be some more blooms. Yeah, come summer. So folks, this was all for this little bloom and spike session. As you all noticed, probably noticed, I divided the video into 2 parts. This part number 1 and part number 2, which gonna be uploaded on the very Christmas Eve. Yay! Why not? I thought it would be nice, but to wish you all a Merry Christmas for real. And yeah, so until I see you next time, have a wonderful week and happy holiday. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye bye.